Hey guys, welcome back to Black Gun. Today we're going to do a knife video on a particular edge weapon that I was really excited to get a hold of. It is from EXTREMA RATIO and it is called the Requiem. I'll tell you what, when I took a look at this, I thought it was so pretty. I was looking for an excuse to buy two of them. And when it shipped in, I was not disappointed with the quality. Now, I am not a edged weapon aficionado by trade, so I don't know, a lot of the differences between the metals. So I'll throw out a little bit that I do know. I know that it's stainless, cobalt steel, pretty nice edged weapon. I mean, it comes razor sharp. You could literally shave the hair off your arm. So it looks like it holds an edge pretty good. Now, the reason why I purchased this was for my employment. I am on a tactical team and I was looking for a knife that had a tactical application secondary. And the reason why I say that is in law enforcement, more often than not, we're using an edged weapon in a more utilitarian fashion, such as smashing the side of car windows or cutting seat belts, jimmying locks. I mean, the list of utilitarian uses is endless. So that was my main goal with a secondary reason for tactical defense in case I needed a tritiary weapon and I would be forced to use an edge blade in order to defend myself. So I chose this. Also for its size, it fits on the vest. I'll bring the vest up and show you before we get into the knife, show you the sheath. The sheath is capable with these two little actuating levers here to wedge right into your molly, to attach to your molly, so you can pretty much attach this sheath without putting it on your belt or putting it in places where it's going to require a lot of other attachments, so on and so forth. So this sheath is extraordinarily useful, especially if you're wearing equipment like this in law enforcement or the service. It also has a lever here, similar to how a Blackhawk holster works, where you have to actuate that lever in order to pull the knife out. So there isn't any ridiculous buttons or things or snaps that you have to pull off. Naturally, your natural grip, your thumb goes right on that lever, knife comes right out, pulls in. It's not going to, fly out in any type of situation where you're, being very active. So the sheath was, in my opinion, pretty top notch. I don't know what type of polymer it is, but it seems very durable. The clips, a little flimsy, but for what you're using them for, I don't think they're gonna, create much of a negative issue. So I'll try to hold that up so you guys can take a look at that. And then what I'll do is I'll take the knife and show you on the back. There are these notches, and that little lever catches that last notch. So she's in there pretty solid. And then you have to actuate the lever, knife pops right out. Okay, so enough with the sheath. Let's talk about the knife. I don't have exact measurements, but the blade is pretty thick. I mean, it looks like it's almost 2 millimeters there. The other beauty of this knife, and we'll start with that, is going to be its full tang, meaning the metal runs the whole way through the handle, and you can see the edge of it coming out here. And it's a literal full tang. I mean, it's as full as you could possibly get in order to accommodate the handle. It's not one of those knives that tell you they're full tang, but it's a rat tail that comes through there, which to me just isn't the sign of a good quality knife. So it's just like a neoprene handle. It's real thin, and I have small mitts okay? And I can pretty much absorb this, and in order for me to get good purchase on the knife, I got to get my thumb back on these notches here. It also has a little extension piece here in order to prevent your finger from flopping into the blade. I guess it would be the ultimate replacement of the beard part of the blade, since the knife is so small. And it also has some notches there in order to get some purchase. But I'll tell you what, they're pretty aggressive, and if you had to really ram this knife into something, you're gonna hurt your hand quite a bit with that. You're definitely gonna cut skin. The one issue that I don't like about the knife, and this is just me, I don't like the false blade on top. You know, like, it'll definitely be angled in as if there's a blade, but she's as dull as a butter knife up top. I'm not too sure why they would do that, because I think that a double-edged blade, particularly in the fashion and the intent that they were marketing this, would have been a little bit better of a sell. The only thing positive to this is that it's not milled down so much where it would affect the integrity or the strength of the blade. So I suppose in my utilitarian fashion, I should just shut up and take advantage of that dull part of the blade, you know, for opening doors and doing, you know, like whatever else I would like to do. But I'm gonna give you guys a nice view here. The attachment for the handle is here. So there's two fasteners on each side, which gives you a nice secure handle. A little bit of the tang pops out in the rear here. As far as utilitarian, let's say you're stuck in your car, you can use that to smash your side window. And I'll give you a good look here on the false blade. And then bring it around here. Try to show you both sides. The other thing that I want to state, and this is probably pretty important, buy your EXTREMA ratio from a reputable wholesaler or dealer. There are a lot of fugazis floating around, and you know, you might think you're getting the deal of the century on your price, and then next thing you know, it comes in and the weapon's made in China and it has a rat tail. So buy from reputable. Chicago Knife Works is one of my favorite places. Believe it or not, Amazon. I think I got this on Amazon. So you know, stick with a reputable market where you know you're going to get the real deal, because there are a lot of imitations floating around here. Outside of that, guys, if you have any questions, or you could give me a little more knowledge on these weapons, please like and subscribe, and tell me what your thoughts are. Really want to hear it. I'm sure the other viewers will be excited for whatever knowledge could be trickled down to them as well. So with that said, we'll see you guys at the range, and take care.